This is just going to be more of an impromptu video than anything. All my other ones have been scripted. This one, I really don't know how to script unless I just kind of break down the topic, but this is more of a rant video than anything. I'm going to try to keep it short, but I have a fundamental problem with book to movies, the only exception being Harry Potter, and I think a lot of people have this very same kind of fundamental issue with it, people that read the books, because a lot of directors and writers say, I'm gonna deviate from the source material. But I mean, you already have a script written, and of course you can't throw everything onto the big screen from the book. You can't take it and copy it word for word. You can't just take every little thing, because a lot of writing is description, and you show that, and I get that, but when it comes down to changing characters, like in Miss Peregrine's, why I reviewed it yesterday is really because I wanted to say they changed fundamental story elements. The entire ending of Miss Peregrine's is just wrong. Everything is bad. That is one of my least favorite movies, because that was one of my favorite books, and they took it and made that movie, and that movie is bad. And that's my opinion, though. If you look at it, kind of as its own thing, instead of being a separate thing. That's better. Instead of being a separate thing, instead of being a book and then a movie, a book turned into a movie, and kind of connect them, then it's fine. If you don't do that, if you say, okay, this is a book and this is a movie and they just happen to have the same name, that makes a lot more sense to me than, and kind of makes the movie more bearable, I guess. And that's the biggest example that I have, and that's the biggest thing. I think the second one is just Percy Jackson. Both of those movies, there's a reason they didn't finish. The first one was okay, the second one kind of went down, and I just don't like the fact that they get it wrong. Now, what about the exceptions? Harry Potter, and I think the reason it is an exception is because they were done so well. We look at them separately. We look and we say, Harry Potter book series is its own thing, and Harry Potter movie series is its own thing. And we make that distinction in our minds, and it's because they did so good on the movies, and the books are phenomenal, and they didn't just take the name of the books, and that's how it kept going. But another exception is To Kill a Mockingbird. It was good. I like To Kill a Mockingbird movie, but they kind of got everything out of order. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, you can't do, like I said earlier, you can't do one-to-one. But I've always had this problem with book to movies, especially after Miss Peregrine's, because Tim Burton got a hold of that and made it just, he made a mess out of it, because he changed in the books, the monsters, they're called hollows and whites are the two monsters, and the way they are, why they're so scary, and why they have the connection to the peculiar children, are they were peculiar children, and they go and they kill and eat the peculiar children to turn them into whites, because they use their soul, and that's like WIGHTS, whites. And the reason they're so scary is, one, they're invisible, only Jacob can see them, and two, they're just horrifying. And Tim Burton, in an attempt to either, I can't tell what he's doing, I can't tell his creative liberty, I can't tell if he's saying to make it more scary or to make it less scary. I can't tell what he's doing, but he makes it in the movies to where the hollows just eat the peculiar children's eyes. That kind of fell flat with me. I don't know if it was supposed to be like a dun 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 kind of thing, he's eating their eyes, I don't know if it was meant to be that, or just an attempt to change something to be easier. I don't know if he's trying to sugarcoat it, or if he was trying to make it scarier, but the whole story was thrown off. Just that's really the only problem I have with it, and I think it really scarred me with book to movies, and that's my rant. That's a 5-minute rant right there. So I'll see you tomorrow for a proper review. I really didn't have time to script this, and I didn't have time for any other thing, but I'm quite busy today, and I don't know about the rest of the week, but we shall see. But I think this video works better unscripted. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow with maybe the Hollow City, maybe just the Shadow Rising and go back to the Wheel of Time. We'll see, but I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.